Day 1 of 90 in Pakistan. Literally our first day, starting our 3-month visa. The first step of what could be a pretty epic journey. We're just heading to dinner right now. Hopefully we have some big plans in store for the next 3 months. We should be heading up north to a mountainous region. Maybe we can rent a motorbike and go for a blast, put the drone in the sky and show some of the beauty of Pakistan. Obviously the mosques and the history and the museums, as well as the food. So literally our first meal out today. We're not really sure much about Pakistani cuisine. We've quite honestly only had one meal before of Pakistani food, and that was in Malaysia. So will be our first experience with authentic Pakistani food. We chose this restaurant simply because on the way in to our Airbnb, we saw it was full of locals. So we thought, okay, that's a good sign. Bunch of locals here. It's a little bit late for dinner, obviously. It's like 9 o'clock or so, but we were sort of sleeping all day, jet lag. Literally our first day in Pakistan. So hopefully we eat the food correctly. If you are Pakistani and you see us mixing the wrong things or using a spoon instead of a fork or too much sauce or not enough salt or anything, please let us know. We are willing to learn. We will be here for 3 months. We've got a lot of exploring to do in Pakistan. So please jump into the comments if you're from Pakistan. You'll see a pretty active comment section with a bunch of Malaysian people who I'm sure will give you a very warm welcome. Some very friendly people. So we're just here now. To be clear, it's only outdoor dining because of COVID-19. So we'll be sitting outside and we'll be eating some Pakistani food. Cannot wait. First day of 90 in Pakistan. Let's go. Shukriya. Shukriya. Look at that, guys.
Woohoo! Oh, I cannot wait. Let's eat.
Look at all this food, guys. This is really special. So we just came here, first meal in Pakistan. We're talking to the waiter. We're a little bit overwhelmed by the size of the menu. So we ask him, what should we order? What can you recommend? Right away, he says the mutton ribs. So this is goat ribs. Now, he did ask me if I wanted it spicy, and I was so in the zone, I was so prepared. I said, "Macham wala nahi," and he looked at me like I was insane, and I said, "Not too spicy." So we tried to use our one phrase we learned from Faiza, already forgot it. Anyway, so he says, you gotta get the mutton ribs. This is a really specialty dish. Can definitely recommend it. I said, okay. He sees our camera, sees our microphone. He says, why don't you come into the kitchen and show you how we're grilling it. So we jumped into the kitchen. We saw how they're grilling it on a charcoal fire. We saw some shish kebabs. We saw some tandoori bread being made, which was very interesting. So first meal in Pakistan, already got 2 friends, 2 buddies here helping us out. To be clear, they were very clear with me. There's a long process before the grilling. So there's a marinating process as well as a steaming process for the mutton ribs. They really wanted me to mention that this is a long kind of labor of love. We really seem to have picked an amazing restaurant for our first meal. The owner was there and the chef, and they're really taking this seriously. And it's like a loving, laborious process to make this dish. It's like a specialty dish on our first meal. And what's even better, just to make things amazing, we're going inside and I see a picture and it says Malaysia. It has the Twin Towers. I'm like, why is there a picture of Malaysia Twin Towers? We just spent the entire year in Malaysia, and turns out there is actually a location in Malaysia. I know it seems like we arranged this, but I'm being sincere, we didn't know. So if our Malaysian audience wants to go to barbecue tonight, if it reflects the service and the quality of the food here, I would absolutely recommend.
Wow, honestly, that looks so good.
Boom.
I'm
so what we ended up ordering is a plate full of meat. Yeah. Which, come on, who doesn't want that? I mean, look at this.
Rice in the bottom there.
Yeah, rice in the bottom, and then we got some bread with it. Look at the size of the meat. I mean,
Wow.
with the steam coming out. Come on, guys. This is really special. This is really special. With the vegetable rice beneath, and then we've got three sauces here. I'm not even sure I'm gonna go for the sauce. I might just go straight for the meat. I mean, let's be honest. Also, so listen, guys. If you're Pakistani, please let me know how to eat this properly. I'm gonna just slice it up and eat it. I don't know the right way, so let us know in the comments. The ribs are running this way. I'm gonna just try and separate them like this. Oh my gosh, the smell coming off these things is amazing, guys. Something about meat and fire, it just is a satisfying food, you know?
So tender too.
It looks really, really tender. I think this is the purpose, if I had to guess, this is the purpose of the steaming process, is it makes the meat much more tender and easy to come off the bone. I mean...
Is that for me?
That's
No.
for you.
Alright, you can have the first
No. When I pulled that meat up, Ivana, your eyes went this big. Is it for me? Yes, go ahead. Get some rice too, Ivana, and then you can actually have the first taste. No, you can have the first taste. I've stolen the camera here. So let me give you some rice, and then I don't even know what these sauces are, to be honest. We got these 3 sauces here. We're just gonna do our best, but what a start to a country. I mean, first day this morning, we meet Faiza, and she tells us a couple phrases. She gives us some free headphones, remember? And then our first restaurant, we get hooked up with a local specialty. Look at that plate, Ivana. That is a thing of beauty. That looks appetizing, no? Wow. Okay, Ivana, first bite for you. Don't be shy. Go ahead.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to just eat with my hand or
Good question.
they got fork and knife.
Do they give you fork and knife and spoon?
And spoon.
Fork and knife and spoon. Okay, interesting. Ivana, I'd pick it up.
Oh. You know, it's a little
fancy.
bit of a fancy restaurant when they have
Look at
this.
that. Well done, Ivana. Well done.
Okay.
I mean,
Ooh,
look
I
at
think
the
I
food.
should
It
put
looks so
the
good.
green one.
Do you know what the green one is?
Usually it has some kind of mint or coriander.
Mint.
So let's
it looks so good. Ivana, if it were me, I would put that whole thing in my hands and just start eating like an
Oh my
animal.
goodness.
I'm not sure if it's right or wrong, but it looks so yummy. With the
Oh,
steam
no,
coming
I'm
off.
Making
oh,
so much of a mess.
Looks so good.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Thank you
you.
Our friend says, try this, you'll
Oh,
like
I cannot eat this with my hand. Okay, this part first maybe.
it. Ivana, you're struggling, but that's okay. Proof of first meal in Pakistan. Here we go.
Look at all the bones. I cannot eat it.
There you have it. The bones are so small
Okay, I'm gonna
compared
dip
to
it.
like a cow bone. Oh, look at that.
Very tender.
It's good, right?
And the sauce is kind of sour a little bit. I think it's mint and coriander.
Mint and coriander. Is the sauce spicy? Is the meat
No.
spicy?
The mint is not really spicy.
Wow, it looks so
Yeah,
good.
it's so tender.
Yeah, the marinating and steaming process would make it so.
I cannot eat properly, you guys.
It's okay. You're running on no sleep. The past 3 meals you had are airplane food.
This sauce is really good.
Which one's that one you think?
I think this is tamarind.
Oh, tamarind. So also sour.
Yeah, also sour. Different type of sour. Oh, the naan bread is pretty thin.
Yeah, much different than
Malaysia.
Malaysian naan.
In Malaysia, it's more puffy.
Right.
In Pakistan,
Look
it's
at your
more
plate,
thin.
Ivana. It looks good.
Look at the meat, man.
Oh,
With
yeah.
rice. Let's get some rice.
Oh, look at that, Ivana.
Let's get some of
There's
the
the
green
ultimate
one.
bite right there. Meat, rice, and some of that green sauce. Go for it.
The meat is just so tender. Really good. Good flavoring too. It's not spicy. It's not spicy at all. But very flavorful. 5 stars.
Wow, there you have it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Just the feeling. I'm telling you guys, I said it before and I'll say it again. It's not just about the flavor, it's about the feeling, you know? And the feeling of meeting those guys and they're so curious. Where are you from? Oh, come on, I'll show you the kitchen. So nice guys. It makes the food taste better, doesn't it? Okay, first thing I noticed, the rice is long grain. That's different than usual, right?
It's like basmati rice.
Basmati rice. And I would also say not fried rice.
No, I don't think so.
Not fried rice. So maybe just a healthy option, really. It's rice and veggie, and then you've got a bunch of meat
Again, lots
and
of
bread.
mutton on the menu that I saw, so must
Yeah.
be a common meat
Oh my
in
gosh,
Pakistan
the
as well.
smell wafting up right now is blowing my mind. I'm so hungry. Now, would you put your napkin on your lap? Yes, I would do that.
Of course.
Because I'm a very sophisticated person. Okay, Ivana, I'm overwhelmed with what to eat first. I can't even decide. I really want that green sauce though. This is mint. This is tamarind. What's the red one?
Try it.
Okay, ketchup. So I just had a spoonful of ketchup. Let me go for the meat first. I gotta go for the meat. Oh, it looks so good, guys. The steam coming off it is really special. So by the way, it's like 14 degrees out, kind of cold, but we got this pretty awesome outdoor heater. So we're actually quite comfortable. It's been a whirlwind of a first day. In terms of first days in a country, most eventful. Okay, here we go. Goat meat. Wow, it's so good.
So good, right?
Oh, so good. It's a little bit spicy. It's mechem wala nahi. I'm saying it wrong, but it's really, really good.
Yeah. And the flavor is not overpowering. It's just nice.
They've done a good job of the outside, kind of crispy, kind of crunchy, but the meat is so tender. There's something about meat cooked on fire, so good, so barbecued to perfection, really, really good. And you can tell they steamed it beforehand. In Canada, if we're cooking beef ribs, we would boil them beforehand. Because if you don't, the meat is hard to get off the bone. This meat is falling off the bone, so tender.
Yeah.
I mean, you just want to go in for megabytes.
So you can even eat with your hands because the meat will just fall out.
Good one. The meat is really, really good. I mean, this is incredible. For a first meal in a country, so memorable. Now, would a Pakistani person eat rice with a fork? Another question we don't know the answer to. In Canada, you eat rice with a fork. In Malaysia, you eat rice with a spoon. So what's the right answer? Don't know.
In Pakistan, not sure.
But look at this. This is good
you
stuff
go.
right there. That's a good bite of food.
Are you gonna try any of the sauce?
Yes. The meat is to die for. It's so good. Here's a question, Ivana.
Very tender.
How would you describe goat meat and its difference to beef? What would be the vocabulary on how different it is? The smell is different.
Yeah. The smell.
Okay, go on. The texture is different.
Texture is different. I think goat is more tender.
Goat seems to be more soft, yeah. It seems to be, it's almost...
And also, I think there are lots, it's more fatty.
It's more fatty. This is the ultimate bite. So, we've had Pakistani food once before in Malaysia, and this green sauce I was like in love with.
Right.
Mint, I think the one we had before was a little bit lime, like a little bit sour. It was like
This one is
sweet.
so sour.
So you got goat, you got rice, you got bread, you got green. This is a good bite right here. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's a 5-star food right there. Absolutely 5 stars.
Nice.
So good. I mean, if this is the first meal we're having in this country, you can expect lots of food vlogs coming.
Right.
Let's try the brown one. I've never seen this before. In Malaysia, we only had Pakistani food once, but we didn't have this.
It tastes different than the Pakistani food in Malaysia. I think the one in Malaysia might be influenced by the Indian cuisine.
Oh, you might be right.
So this one,
Yo, the brown sauce might be the best one.
it's good, right? Sour, tamarind, spicy, but not too spicy.
Theory. I think Pakistani food seems to be opposite ends in the same bite. It's like hot and cold, spicy and sweet. It's really nice.
Balance.
It's a balance. This this sour brown sauce with the spicy meat. The sauce is actually cold, the temperature of it, and the meat is hot. So you got hot and cold. You got the sour and you got the spicy. It's so good. This brown sauce is amazing.
Really nice combo.
It's amazing. I mean, I could eat this every day in Pakistan for the next 90 days.
Right.
I'm not going to. I'm going to push the limits and eat everything.
Right.
So guys, if you're Pakistani, let us know your favorite food. Let us know what we have to eat. We're in Lahore, obviously, but we will start traveling around after this month. This month we'll be in Lahore, but then the next 2 months, we will be bouncing around this pretty massive country and eating everything in sight. So let us know. This brown sauce with the thing. Now, is this the right thing to do? Put the meat and rice on top of the bread?
I don't know if there's any rules.
We need to learn how to eat this food, but this is so good.
It's really, really good. Yeah. And we're not ready for street food yet, but we will soon. So stay tuned for some street food vlogs.
Someone let us know what this brown stuff is.
It's
so
tamarind.
good.
It tastes like
I think it's tamarind. I think you could just have this and bread. This is how good it is. It's so good.
You can just dip it.
It's spicy but sour.
Alright, so what's your first impression of Pakistani
First impression
food
of Pakistani
in
food.
Pakistan?
I really don't have much experience with goat. I've had goat before, but not a lot. I'm predicting in Pakistan we're gonna eat a lot of goat.
I think
Because
so.
if this is similar to what we're gonna have in across the country, this meat is so good.
Yeah, mutton. Really
I mean,
nice.
is it better than beef? Beef is amazing. My favorite meat probably.
Right.
But it's right beside it. Like it's that good. It's almost indistinguishable. A little bit different smell, you're right. And the texture is different. But the deliciousness of it and the fact that it's cooked on fire, so delicious.
And I think we will eat lots of barbecue items on the menu.
Sounds good.
Yeah. They like to barbecue their meat in Pakistan. So whether it's like kebab or this mutton ribs or like chicken. So I cannot wait to try all the food that Pakistan has to offer.
Has to offer. I also didn't know a goat rib was so thin.
Oh yeah, it is. Eh?
So small, right?
Yeah, compared to like
Beef rib is huge.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
Is there anything better than eating meat off a bone?
No.
There is some caveman DNA in me that's being satisfied. That's just like an
It's really good.
ancient pastime.
Okay.
Overall, first meal, absolutely 5 stars. The meal, obviously, the food is amazing, but the hospitality and the people and the friendliness and the recommendation to order the food, as well as the invite downstairs, as well as our friend we met this morning teaching us how to say not too spicy and thank you. Oh, in the kitchen, I did say thank you. And everybody laughed and said good job. I did get
Good
one
job.
Pakistani phrase in there. Total fail with not too spicy, but thank you was a success.
Well, we need to learn more. We will learn more as
Stay
we go.
tuned. Guys, there'll be daily vlogs coming from Pakistan. So in 90 days, we might get 90 vlogs. There's lots of stuff coming every day about 6 p.m. local time. There'll be a Pakistani vlog. So you're going to see us bouncing around, eating stuff, talking to people, trying to fit in mosques, museums, you name it. Lots of stuff coming. I'm so excited right now.
Awesome.
I didn't sleep last night because we just got here on a plane, and probably tonight can't sleep.
So
too excited.
what are you
No sleep.
most looking forward to in
Pakistan?
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for the fact that it's off the beaten path. Not a lot of tourists
Right.
are here.
That's
so I'd like to get to some small villages and get to meet people. I like
Nice.
small villages.
Meeting
I'm a
people.
village kind of guy, and small towns, some friendly people. I like to buy some of the wardrobe a lot of people wear, so I seem to be fitting in a little
Right.
bit and just start to sink my teeth into
Alright.
Pakistani culture. To be clear, my hometown, the suburb of Toronto that I'm from,
Right.
tons of Pakistani people.
Okay.
Like I grew up with tons of Pakistani people.
Right.
Mississauga, Ontario. Some of Pakistani people probably heard of Mississauga because it's like hundreds of thousands of Pakistani people
Right,
live in
right.
Mississauga. So I feel like I've already got a connection, and I'm so excited. Here we go. First vlog of 90.
Nice.
Literally the first step of an epic journey.
Awesome. I'm loving Pakistan
So far, so good.
Let's eat.
How can
I'm
you
so
complain
hungry.
about this? Okay, let's eat. Honestly, we're gonna gain more weight. We gained 10 pounds in Malaysia. We're gonna gain 10 more in Pakistan. Okay, let's eat. Piece after piece, plate after plate, I should say. One thing I noticed that's really great, on the top of the rib, or maybe the bottom, I don't know. On the end of the rib, there's like another bit that's another bone. And in there, you got tons of good meat. In here, it's all kind of cartilage and tendons and meat. And I just seem that the meat is super soft in there. Loving sucking the meat off the bone. Also noticed there's a lot of people who seem to park their car in front of the restaurant, and then the waiter brings them food and they eat in their car.
Right.
I don't know if this is a cold weather thing or a COVID thing, just a Pakistani thing. Let me know in the comments. That's interesting.
I think it's a COVID thing. I
maybe
think.
COVID, yeah,
Might be
seems
wrong.
most reasonable. But at least 6 or 10 people have been sitting in their car and
Yeah.
getting like a proper thing with the sauces and a proper bread thing and getting a proper meal in their car.
Yeah,
So
they eat in
interesting.
their car.
Honestly, such a good welcome to a country. So good.
So good.
So good. Okay, let's finish. Oh, so
Can't
good.
wait.
All right. Thanks for watching our vlog, everybody. We got one plate left. And then we're finished. I'm not sure if it's typical, but we actually finished the brown sauce completely. That brown sauce is so good. Sweet and a little bit spicy and sour mostly. Not really sweet, sorry. Sour and spicy. Really, really good. There you have it, guys. Special thanks to Pakistan. First day, great success. Great success.
Really good meal, really good food. I'm looking forward to eat more.
There you have it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. What will we be up to? You'll have to check in to find out.
Yeah.
See you guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.